Today I'm going to be watching more from Jolly, and in this video they go to Costco for the first time. This features Zach King, so this should be interesting. Maybe we'll see some interesting video editing on this one, or some interesting tricks. But Costco, yeah, interesting place. They have it in the UK. I don't think it's as maybe popular as it is in the US. Tell me if you go to Costco. One thing I do know, if they're going to try the food, one thing I do know about Costco is they are quite famous for hot dogs. I think they're like a cheap hot dog or something like that, but actually quite tasty, I believe. I've seen it on another video. But tell me if you've been to Costco, tell me how their food is. Let's check this one out.
Josh.
I'm Ollie.
And I'm Zach.
And today we're going to go to Costco for the first time ever.
You guys have never been to Costco?
Nope.
Okay, this is going to be a treat.
I've heard about it so many times.
Your mind is going to be blown. If IKEA and grocery store and a little bit of like Home Depot.
Oh, wow.
I now have no idea what to expect.
You can even tell, like, look at the carts. They're all massive.
They are big. They're big.
They're huge.
Yeah, they're absolutely huge.
Look how much stuff everybody is coming out with.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa, look at those
so it's also like good
carts.
value as well.
I think so, yeah.
You buy in bulk.
I honestly don't know, because you come to Costco and you end up spending way more money.
Okay.
So, like I didn't come here for a TV, but I might buy a TV.
I mean, this is another place that's absolutely huge. When I watched the Walmart video a couple of days ago, I was kind of blown away by the size of it. This is like next level. This looks like almost double the height. Again, like one of those sort of liminal space places where it just seemingly goes on and on. Is this what every place like this is like in the US? Just absolutely huge warehouses?
He's speaking from experience here.
I've been to cinemas in the UK that are smaller than this.
Is this normal to the Costco experience? Like you walk in and then end up buying something that you had like zero plan of buying?
Yes, that's what everybody does.
Okay.
That's why I don't come here anymore.
All right.
I spend too much money. Oh, dude, king crab leg.
Whoa. Who is just eating like 5 lobster tails back to back? Look at the size of that pumpkin pie.
Okay, we really need to get out.
Everything's just bigger there.
Apples and a pie. I've got TV and Prime.
I'm just holding my hands in my pockets to prevent myself from...
Yeah, how do you have the self-control right now?
I mean, I've heard so much about Costco, but the real thing is bewildering.
Yeah.
Like even that packet of crisps, that packet of chips, that's like a sleeping bag in the UK, man. That is a big bag of chips. Big pie. Again, like everything's just bigger in the US.
I'm genuinely overwhelmed.
Here comes Zach with his TV.
Okay, so here, small menu.
$1.50 for a hot dog?
Yeah, they're super well known for that, so they haven't changed the price. And you get a drink. Fantastic.
You get a
$1.50 for a
drink?
hot dog and a
Should we
drink.
try a little bit of everything?
Yeah, definitely. Let's get it all.
That's the whole menu, huh?
You ordered so much food.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll share.
Okay, so give them your receipt.
Okay.
Okay, we just got everything.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Here we go.
Cheers.
Hot dog and
Thanks
a
for
drink.
having us.
Okay, let me just see all this. So you've got pizza there. I don't even know what this thing is. Got some like fruit juice or some iced coffee, things like that. Actually, it looks quite decent, I guess, for like, as they say, $1.50 for a hot dog, a beef hot dog. What's a Polish £1/4 plus all beef hot dog, and a 20 soda with refill as well. Even $1.50 for one soda with a refill would be good enough for me, but also the hot dog, and it looks like quite a big one as well. Tell me if you've tried it. Is it good?
Look,
$1.50.
I mean, the sausage is big. It's like significantly
big.
bigger than an IKEA
Have you ever
hot dog.
been to a baseball game here? Like Dodger Stadium?
we have, yeah.
Those hot dogs, those are pretty good.
Yeah, okay.
This is, I think, a grade below.
It is a great
They
below.
cost a lot more than
Exactly.
$1.50. Yeah. Oh, that hits a spot.
Nice.
After a day of shopping.
I've had much worse hot dogs than that in my life.
Oh, generally the hot dogs you get in the UK are terrible.
They're always like so small and anemic. And he mentioned IKEA. IKEA is also famous for hot dogs. Do you have IKEA in the US? Have you ever tried an IKEA hot dog? If you have, how does it compare to like a Costco one? What is the best hot dog, or what's the best place for hot dogs in the US? There's a place here in Malaysia, I think it's called Nathan's. I don't know if that's, I think that's an American place. Tell me if you've tried that. I've seen that before in the US.
They're like the tiny little frankfurters that you get in the jar, in the brine.
Oh.
That's like the classic hot dog in the UK.
And you pick it up and it just snaps.
By comparison, that's delicious. You could charge like, I don't know, like £7 for that in England.
That'd be awful if we were made responsible for Costco finally raising their prices after 30 years.
What next? So I've heard a lot about the pizza.
What have you heard about the pizza?
I've basically just heard that it's like maybe the best value pizza around.
Yeah, how much was it a
Costco
slice?
pizza.
$2.50 or something?
$1.99.
Wow. $1.99 for a slice.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
For me, it looks looks
so
perfect,
big. This pizza's
perfectly
so huge.
serviceable.
I just started laughing while I was eating it. This is ridiculously big.
That's decent. I would 100% get that.
Oh, hits a spot. Even the plain cheese one is good.
So far, better than the hot dog.
I actually really like the hot dog
was
too.
great.
I mean, if I came here, I'd just get one of each.
Now, Zach.
Wow.
Yeah, so tell me about the pizza there. Of course, I watch a lot of pizza reviews and things, so I know that you can get very, very good quality pizza in the US in a lot of different states and different cities and things like that. Of course, this is not going to be maybe of that quality, but for $2, how much would a slice normally cost in like a proper pizza place? $2 seems like extremely cheap and good value in my
We're
opinion.
long-time fans of you.
Yeah.
We probably watched your videos when we first met at university.
Really?
In our halls of residence.
How long
yeah.
ago was
I
that?
think so, yeah.
15 years ago,
Yeah.
2008.
That would have been Final Cut King days.
It was.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
100%.
Final Cut King.
Freddie
100%.
Wong, Explosions,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
four-door digital
Bit of rocket
style.
jump.
Yeah. And you were on YouTube then, right?
Yeah.
Before Vine.
I was on YouTube, and then I went to Vine, and I didn't quit YouTube, but I just stopped doing YouTube.
Okay.
Time-wise, and then a couple years ago came on YouTube again.
Yeah.
YouTube is like my home base. Like I love YouTube.
Yeah. Now I've got a bit of a
His
dorky
work's so
question.
good.
What's up?
I've thought for a long time that like short form digital content is often seen as the new thing. And yet there's something about your content in particular that is just so gloriously old fashioned. It's almost like the early days of cinema, right? With George Méliès and Buster Keaton, Charlie Chaplin. Is that something that you're conscious of?
We talk about it now because
Right.
back in the day we were making Vine, like definitely not when we started, but people would be commenting like, dude, this is like Buster Keaton. And I was like,
Really?
who's Buster Keaton?
Oh, Right. wow.
And I would go back and research, and sure enough, like after seeing his work, you're like, oh, I can see that gag. And so now we are aware of it, and once in a while we'll like do little nods to it.
I think the thing about that kind of comedy, that kind of storytelling is often doesn't involve language.
Yes. Yeah.
It's universal,
Transcends,
like kids can watch it. You know,
Super
like,
wholesome.
How many comedies are still funny 120 years later, right?
Yeah.
Basically none.
Not many.
I always wonder like what would they be doing if they had the tech we had, you know, like
I think they'd be doing what you're
they'd
doing.
be doing a version of this. They'd be obviously doing like feature films and cinema, but they were like early day masking, you know, George Méliès, like his head onto the table. And it's like so creative. I don't even know how he did that with his primitive technology.
Right.
But nowadays we have the tools, and so I feel like you can get lost in that now, just like by doing cool visual effects, but it doesn't have, it misses that story that plays into the visual comedy that you can set up. Cheers.
Okay, a chicken bake. I have never actually even heard of a chicken bake before. Yeah, but just on Zach King, tell me what you think about him. I actually think his work's so impressive, man. You see the videos and it always like something unexpected, something you least expect to happens, and like they say, like his work is very popular throughout the world, even here in Malaysia. So many people love him, and I think it is like, as you say, there's not really any real dialogue and things, so people from anywhere can watch his work and just really enjoy it. Chicken bake. Tell me more about a chicken bake, but
Wow, kind of melts in your mouth there.
Oh, wow.
Have you ever had a Hot Pocket?
Not a hot pocket. We've got similar things.
We don't have Hot Pockets
I'm getting
in the
like
UK.
Hot Pocket vibes.
Yeah, it's kind of similar. I mean, this is like a really popular chain in the UK called Greggs. £1 for a sausage roll.
They sell 1 billion a year.
They sell 1 billion. They make
That's how popular it is.
Yeah.
UK is
$1
not
billion business off of £1
£1 billion worth
Wow.
of sausage rolls. But they also sell stuff like this. So this is like the taste of home for me. It's just so big.
No, the size of that was unreal.
It's ridiculous.
That's not one person.
I'm full after a third of it.
or half of a third, which is a sixth.
Nuts. I am so full. I think we
Got your
take
eyes on that.
a quick break and go to the smoothies.
Oh, the drinks. Oh,
before they melt.
Is that a break?
You can.
I saw you helping them with their cell phone.
Sure.
Oh yeah, he's a provider.
Okay. Sure thing. What do you need help with?
He's currently like doing technical, like Genius Bar kind of stuff, and we're gonna just eat these smoothies. Okay,
So
is
nice
this the
of them, man.
coffee
So
one?
wholesome in the middle of the video.
Mocha, because there's chocolate.
Okay, and that's regular coffee?
Yeah.
I think he's subscribing her to your channel.
She's just become a VIP member. Yeah.
You done with your tech support? Yeah. What were you doing?
Sweetest old lady ever. She needed to sign a document for her attorney, and she'd been sent a little form.
Did you just sign her will?
No, you know how on digital signatures you can just type it?
So you just docu-signed her will?
Wow.
Or
I
whatever.
don't know what it was.
This used to be my favorite
So nice
smoothie
of
as a
them to
kid.
do.
Yeah. It looks very different, and so I'm scared. You ready?
145.
Yeah, let's go. Whoa! That's a lot of sugar.
That's like melted ice cream.
Kind of sour.
Yeah, it's very fruity.
What I don't remember as a kid, see the chunk of like
Yeah,
fruit
yeah,
in there?
there's fruit
It
chunks.
definitely did not have
real
that.
fruit.
It's like a melted down Sour Patch.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Wow.
Are these chocolate?
Yeah, this is like quite impressive. I mean, what I like about this is it's obviously like a limited menu. It's not like a huge thing of huge amount of food. But what they do is like simple, like decent quality food for a very reasonable price. This actually must help a lot of people, especially maybe people who like live in a bit of poverty and stuff, who don't have so much money. They can just go here, get a slice and a hot dog and a drink for relatively cheap. I quite like that actually.
These are bigger than the Disneyland churros for sure.
Absolutely enormous.
Have you guys done a Disneyland food review?
No.
Oh, that'll go viral.
The food is good in Disneyland?
Yeah.
There's a lot of different places that hit. Ariel's Grotto, man.
Ariel's Grotto. You got to be careful when
Tell
you
me
build a
more about
grotto because if you
Disneyland
don't
food.
get the optics right, it looks pretty creepy. You know?
It sounds like a grotty cottage.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it sounds like. That's not good. All right, cheers.
It's a big churro, man.
You see how much sugar just fell off when we cheers that?
Okay. Yeah, I've had better churros than that.
It was a bit dry.
That I would say that's like the first proper miss.
I was expecting this standard from everything.
Yeah.
But that's well below the standard we've had thus far.
You know what I do want? I want some pumpkin
Let's
pie.
go. Let's go.
Look, it's glistening.
So
Yeah,
big.
okay. I'm not appreciating the suspense of everyone staring
I'm
at
gonna
me.
take the smallest piece.
Okay, yeah, please.
$6 for
It's
that.
sturdier than their pizza.
Okay.
Okay, guys. First time having Costco pumpkin pie.
Costco pumpkin pie. Is this a thing? I didn't know this.
Yeah, it's their thing. It's their holiday thing. Cheers.
Okay.
Looks like a very vibrant colour, very vibrant orange.
Ooh,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's really good.
that is.
That is
Moist.
excellent. Okay, we actually, I forgot. We had a pumpkin pie from Trader Joe's.
And it was not good.
This is significantly better.
I wonder when they bake this, because it feels like pretty fresh.
It does. Like, do they have a bakery out the back?
They do. I wonder if this is made here.
Okay.
What a way to start the day.
Meet one of your heroes.
Walk around Costco, buy a TV, eat like, I don't know, 1,000 calories worth of extremely cheap, good value food. It's been a bit of a wild ride, I can imagine. I literally can only imagine, because I feel like our ride for the last 10 years has been wild.
Yeah.
You never really can expect what's going to happen in this crazy world of content creation. For you, even more so. Switching platforms. Now your biggest platform must be TikTok, surely.
90 million, is that right?
That sounds high.
Okay.
But it's 80 something.
Okay.
Who's counting?
But you've been in this for longer than us, for longer than 10 years.
2007 is when I started my YouTube account.
Wow.
Do you see yourself still here in 16 years' time?
A version of it, yeah.
Excellent.
I think I don't know if it'll always be YouTube, but like creating. Ever since I was a kid, like early Final Cut King YouTube channel days. When we were kids, we were only dreaming of having like professional cameras and a budget and an audience that would watch anything we made. And then here we are, more than our families are watching it. So that's
Amazing.
check on the box.
Well, if anyone doubts that Zach does it just purely for the pleasure and enjoyment of it, I heard you also every year make like a compilation just for your family.
Yes.
Of like fun family moments from the year.
It's one of my favorite videos that I make, and it's only for like the view count on YouTube is like 7. 7 people.
Do you get it sponsored?
Ad breaks. But yeah, hey, this is the lives we lead, hey, as content creators. You never know what's next.
Always keep them guessing.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your time, Zach.
Dude,
Really
of course.
appreciate it.
Thanks for treating me to Costco.
No.
Can you help me put the TV in my car?
Of course. Of course.
I thought you'd never ask.
Dude, I don't know.
Oh, it's so close.
Okay.
Oh, they need to take it out of
okay.
the box.
Yep, it's straight in. Well, okay.
We had to unbox it, but we got it.
Yeah.
Very good, man. So yeah, tell me if you go to Costco, how is the food? Again, I would actually quite like to try that, man. Again, a nice cheap lunch, but you're getting decent food. One thing, yeah, about Costco, I have heard in the UK is they do good birthday cakes, like big ones, like reasonable prices as well. I don't know if that's a thing in the US as well. But tell me if you enjoy the food and the cakes from Costco. Thanks.